welcome back to my channel. For those who are just tuning in, welcome. My name is Jessica, and you can also follow me on Instagram at YesICanDoMakeup. And for today's look, I created this bronzy, beachy, glowy look. If you wanted to see how I created this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin, and I'm going to use this MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Gold Light. And I'm going to go ahead and use this foundation brush, and I'm applying that product all over my skin. Since I want my skin to be bronzy and glowy, I love this product. It's going to make your skin look a lot more dewy and luminous. So I don't know if you guys can tell already. It's looking like more radiant. And my skin is really bad right now. I think it's just this change of weather also. It's been cold, hot, and everything. And yeah, this weather needs to get it together. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows now. And I'm going to use this Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. And I'm the shade number 4. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the areas that needs to be filled in. I don't want my brows to look too dramatic. Just something natural. I'm going to go ahead and brush off this excess product off with the back of the pencil. It comes with a spoolie, so I'm brushing that excess product off. Doesn't look too harsh. I'm going to go ahead and clean out my brows, and I'm using this It Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Tan. I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and use this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm the shade Stromboli. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my skin, and I'm using this Real Technique sponge. And you can apply also your foundation with a brush if you like, if you want more coverage. But for me, since I want my skin to look more natural and not as heavy, I'm just using this sponge today. Especially for me, since my skin is so dry, I like to apply it with a sponge more. I'm using this foundation also since I love the finish of it. It gives me a radiant, luminous finish, so that's what I like about this foundation. It makes my skin even look more glowy. Since my skin is dry, I need that. I don't want my skin to look very matte and cakey. Just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go back with the It By My Under Eye Concealer, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the areas that I need more coverage. So I'm applying that in all my breakouts that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe Y15 brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the edges. I'm not gonna press it on the concealer onto where the breakouts I have. I'm just doing it right around because you don't want that area to get all cakey and patchy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend just the outer edges of that concealer just to blend it in. Just like that. Also, what I like about this concealer, it gives it more of a dewy finish. So for me, that's what I need because my skin's more on the drier side. So if you have dry skin, I would recommend this concealer. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids now, and I'm using this Licious Cosmetics eyeshadow primer, and this is in the shade Nude. For my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use this Perception palette by Shayla ColourPop. And I'm going to go ahead and use this shade Culture, which is a shade here. And it's like a soft brown. I'm going to use my transition shade, and I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe M504 brush, and I'm just applying that all over the crease. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe E13 brush, and I'm going to use this shade here called Thick. I'm just placing that right all over my lid. With the same brush, I like it because it has like a tip so you could like blend the shade also. So I'm just applying that right in the middle of the crease as well. I'm just blending that shade also. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Luxie 141 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that shade called Diva and just apply that in the inner corner to give it like a pop. Okay, so this step is optional. You could apply some liner if you like, but for me, since I am gonna apply lashes, I am gonna apply some liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pretty Vulgar gel liner, and this is in the shade Blacklist. And I'm using this Morphe M2501 brush. I am just gonna make like a baby wing, nothing too dramatic. And I just applied my lashes, and I also applied my corrector. The corrector I used today is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector. I just applied that underneath my eye area since I have a lot of darkness in that area. And these lashes are from Coco Lashes, and this is the Style Jet Setter. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and apply this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. Just applying this in the back of my hand. I'm going to go ahead and use this Lancome 26 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that product in the areas where I usually would contour. So when I used to work at Estee Lauder, this is what they taught me where to apply my bronzer at. So you would apply it basically on the top of the arch of the brow. So here, and then bring it downward here. Basically we suck in your cheek set, or here, and then bring in the bottom of your jaw. So see, it's like an E. Bring it outward, and then just blend that product downward also. You don't want a big harsh line right here. Just bring it down your neck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my areas, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And this is in another shade. This is the shade Medium Sand, so since it is a shade lighter. I'm applying that right underneath my eye area. Just applying also a little bit, because with this concealer a little bit goes a long way. Here on the tip of my nose, and then on top of my Cupid's bow, and just a little here on the chin, the top of the chin, my eye area, and a little bit right here in the middle of my forehead. And I'm gonna go ahead and back with that Beauty Blender sponge and just blend that product out. Here in the middle. You don't bring it all the way up where we apply the bronzer, just right in the middle here, and then the bottom here in the bridge of my nose, and then the tip. And right here in the Cupid's bow, just bring it upward, and just here. Putting that product there in the middle of the chin. And now right here on the eye area. Just like that. So as you can see, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and apply some powder now, just very little. And I'm using this Lancome Dual Finish powder in the shade 315 Wheat. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this Moda brush. So just applying just a little bit. Just like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and bake my under eye. And I'm going to use this Huda Beauty translucent powder in the shade Banana Bread. And I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. Just placing that right underneath the eye area. And I place it right close to where my nose is. It gives you already, this is like a reverse contour, they say. So it already gives the contour effect. When I remove the translucent powder, you're gonna see like a line basically doing like a natural contour already. So you don't have to apply contour of your nose if you like. It's personally up to you, but as you guys can see. So as you can see right here, The powder is just doing it for you already, basically. Also, I'm applying this a little bit right here in the middle, the bridge of my nose, tip, and then right here, on my cupid's bow, here, middle of my chin also. And now I'm going back with that Luxie 1-for-1 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that Perception palette again. Here, and I'm using that shade again, Culture. Just applying that in the very bottom of my lash line. Just like that. Okay, you can go ahead and apply some liner if you like. It's personally your choice. I'm going to go ahead and use that shade Thick, and I'm using the Sephora smudger brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and smudge those two together with the liner. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back with that Luxie 1-for-1 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that shade Diva again, and just going to place it again in the inner corner, since I feel like when I apply the concealer, that shade kind of wore off, so just reapplying it in the same area. Blending. Like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and brush off the excess powder off the under eye right here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Urban Decay Chill Spray, just so all the products can melt into the skin, so they don't look too powdery. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara on the bottom lashes, and I'm using this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so for my bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use this KKW Beauty Contour and Highlighting Kit in the shade Medium, and I'm using the lighter shade here. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it with this MAC brush. I think it was a 129 brush, like the dome shape brush. Just applying it right there. So we're placing that product on top of that concealer we applied, that beautiful bronze concealer. Just applying that right on top of that. Bottom of jawline also. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose as well. This step is optional. And I'm using that same KKW Beauty one, the lighter shade, and I'm just placing that right here on the sides of my nose. And I'm using this Alamar Cosmetics brush. It's like a blending brush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of blush, and I'm using this Lancome blush in the shade Cedar Rose. So give me a little bit of color. And I'm using this Estee Lauder blush brush. It's a very natural blush. can see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my skin, which is my favorite part. I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. It's like the best highlighter so far that I have used. I just love the glow it gives and the color of it. I just love it. It's like a champagne gold shade. So I'm applying that right on top of my cheekbones. And I feel with this highlighter a little bit goes a long way as well. You don't need as much, as you can tell. I'm applying it right here and right on top of my arch. Here on top of my chin. Cupid's bow. I'm also going to go ahead and apply that in the bridge of my nose here. And also on the very tip of my nose. And I'm just using my fingers to apply that on my nose area. I feel with the brush, for me, the brush is usually too big for my nose. And also I just feel like then also my fingers blend the product better. Just to intensify that highlight a little bit more, I'm using again the Urban Decay Chill Spray. And just applying that again. And while the skin is a little bit wet still, I'm going back with the Amrezy highlighter. I'm just going a bit on top of that highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and just deepen that contour a little bit more. This step is optional, and I'm just gonna go back with the KKW Beauty Contour and Highlighting Kit. And I'm gonna grab that darker shade here. And just go ahead and put a little bit right here. Basically where the middle of when you're sucking your cheeks at, or here on the hollow of your cheek, just bringing it upward. Just around that area. For my lips, I'm going to go ahead and use this Huda Beauty Liquid Lipstick in the shade Spice Girl. In the very center, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this Kylie Liquid Lipstick in the shade Exposed. You could apply any shade you like on the lips, especially for this look, since it's like a bronzy beachy look. You could apply like a coral or a fuchsia or any color you may like. I'm just going to go in more with a bronzier shade. So I just want more of like a more natural. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some gloss now, and I'm using this Kylie Cosmetics gloss in the shade So Cute. Alright guys, this is the final look. Hope you really enjoyed watching this tutorial, and if you wanted to see more videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and also I would really appreciate it if you can give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.